department. Okay. So from 2021, I joined universities.
Okay.
And Runan Mountain Engineering Vocational University. This is the first university focused on automotive and also doing for the bachelor degree. You know, before last year we are named college. We are Runan Automotive Engineering Vocational College, but this year we are universities, so we are upgraded. In this year I was responsible for the partial after-sale service, after-sale vocational education as a project leader and a lecturer. So this is the first time in Zhuzhou?
Yes.
It's the first time in Zhuzhou. Okay. So Zhuzhou, I will give a very quick introduction about Zhuzhou. Zhuzhou is in the middle south of China. So it's here, and the capital city is Changsha. We are in Hunan province. So you're coming from Guangzhou last
Yes.
yesterday, right? Guangzhou is here. Close to Shenzhen. So we are here, just 2.5 and 3 hours for bullet train, right?
Yes.
We need to take high speed. It cost you less than 3 hours.
Yes.
3 hours.
Yes.
Okay. So Zhuzhou is in the middle south of China. About maybe 5 hours to Shanghai, 5 to 6 hours to Beijing. For high speed rail, for fast train. 2 and 3 hours to Shenzhen and Hong Kong. And Zhuzhou is an industrial city. So
人生路漫漫，道路长相伴。女神深圳门2号，我们高铁将于15分钟之后抵达株洲西站。
This is a very short video about the landscape in Zhuzhou.
人生路漫漫，道路长相伴。女士们、先生们，你们好，我们的高铁将于15分钟之后抵达株洲西站。株洲的地表温度为22摄氏度，71.6华氏度。图南南路小江之滨，长安城西湖中。
It's a very beautiful city.
Obviously.
It's a small city. Small in China size.
Oh.
It's a small in China size. I don't know compared to Nigeria. It's a size city. The population is about 1 million, 1.5 million in the central city. So here's the center. This is the lake garden beside my apartment.
Oh, yeah. Changsha is the biggest city.
Yeah, Changsha is the most people in Zhuzhou. Changsha maybe have 10 million people. Zhuzhou maybe 1.5 million. In the city, in the capital city. Zhuzhou have a very advantage in the transportation because only 30 minutes from Zhuzhou to Changsha.
Yes.
Very close. This is a railway station, the high-speed railway.
I saw this.
Yeah. City center. River, Xiangmiao River.
That big Shanghai River.
Yeah. can say it's China size. In China size, it's small. It's a small city.
Wow. That's amazing.
So I wish you have time to explore Juzhou city more during this time.
Yes.
And that's the view of Juzhou, and this is the industrial culture, All this is building in Juzhou. So the first
Building the
is
aircraft.
yeah, the aircraft. So the BAEC model, do you know this motor, BAEC?
Yes, I know BAEC.
BAEC. Yeah, BAEC motor, they have a super factory in Juzhou. Yeah, actually it's very close to my apartment. They are building EVs and hybrid cars in Juzhou. And I think it's the biggest factory of the BAEC motor group
In,
The Juzhou.
in China.
in China. The Juzhou factory
Factory.
is the biggest. Yeah. And also the CRC, they are building railways, and also the ART. I don't know. Do you know the ART? This one. ART. You know what this is?
It's a bus.
Actually, it looks like a subway, subway train, but it's running on the road. It's not a trolley bus. It's not because they don't have wheel, right? They don't have wheel, and they can autonomous driving. So the ART means autonomous rapid transit. It's also EV. And if you want to try, I can take you to take test for the autonomous because they are running commercial in Juzhou. So I can show you some videos.
A hydrogen-powered smart tram independently developed in China has departed from its production site in the city of Zhuzhou in China's Yunnan
So this
province.
is built by my
The
previous
tram will
company,
be shipped from the port of
CRC.
Shanghai to Malaysia in the coming days. It will be used for urban transport services in Kuching, capital of Sarawak,
It's a hydrogen.
Malaysia.
Hydrogen.
The smart tram can travel up to 245 kilometers
So, no
on a
gas,
single charge of
no battery.
hydrogen. It is the
Battery,
first
they have battery.
developed
Hydrogen battery.
energy-powered system, which has the advantages
Fuel
of longer
cells.
driving range and
Fuel
shorter
cells, right?
refueling
Yes,
time,
fuel cells.
as well as energy saving and environmental protection.
But the ART running in Juzhou is pure EV. It's
Oh,
pure
okay.
EV. Only the ART they sell in Malaysia is hydrogen. It's hydrogen. And also they are building the aircraft. Juzhou have airport, small airport, to land it, to take off the small aircraft, small aircraft. They are building aircraft in Juzhou. So Juzhou is full of its industrial cultures. So they are, the people here are very proud about the industrial powers, abilities. So even we are a small city in Hunan or in China, we have a very strong background about the
Industry.
industry.
High profile industrial city.
Yes, and we are not just maybe manufacturing the small things like CAD or something. We are design and manufacture big things, very technique advanced things like the aircraft, like the subway train, high speed train, the EVs. Okay, so right now. We are entering the part 2 about the China's NEV industry. So first about the overview of the electric vehicle. So question 1, what's your definition of electric vehicle? Because I know, I don't know, in Nigeria maybe the NEV is not as popular as the traditional cars before, but right now maybe they
Yeah,
you
of
want
course.
to-
Recently.
you are more accepted about the EV. So I want to ask you, what's your definition about the NEV, the new energy vehicle?
First thing is renewable energy.
Renewable energy.
Yes, that's number one. Then again is a clean energy,
Yes. Uh-huh.
driven with battery
Mm-hmm.
that's rechargeable.
Rechargeable.
Yes, and then of course it takes you to. We have several range based on the battery and the capacity of the vehicle.
Yeah.
If the bigger the vehicle, the bigger the battery capacity should be.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course the longer you want to go, the bigger the battery capacity should go. The smaller the battery,
Yeah.
the shorter the range.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, that's a very good definition. So, as AEV, well, as short of new energy vehicle, we are called as AEVs. So AEV are using no traditional fossil engine. So maybe like electric, maybe like hydrogen. Compared to the traditional fossil fuels, they are using conventional powers and to drive the car forward. And the AEV usually refers to new power systems, like the motors. They are not using the traditional engine or transmissions. They are using motors, using batteries to power to drive the car forward. And also sometimes the character of the new technology and new processing are using in the AEVs. So for classification, So for classification, so for the NEVs, usually we can divide it into so if we divide it from the application scenario, we can do it for passenger car, sedan, MPV, SUV, commercial car. This is very traditional, right? If we divide it from the driving form, we can divide the new energy vehicle into these four parts. That's four categories. So the first one is BEV. What is BEV? BEV means the battery electric vehicle. Battery electric vehicle, or pure EV, full electric, no engines. If for the second one is the HEV. HEV means the hybrid electric vehicle. Hybrid. And for PHEV means plug-in electric vehicles. And for FCEV, it means fuel cells electric vehicles. So did you see the difference and the same of this?
Yes.
What's the same and what's the difference?
Basically, the first one is about we are looking at it from the angle of application. What you use it for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that you can have the passenger's car, like the sedan MPVs, the space buses, and then SUVs.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the commercial shuttle buses and then trucks, then semi-trailers. Of course, if we want to look at it based on mechanism, it's driving form.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the battery type, the battery electric vehicles, which does not use engines, uses motors, drives, and then the battery systems. We also have the hybrid, which combines both engine and the electric vehicles. So it is on the both sides. It's both electric and mechanical together. Then we have the plug-in hybrid vehicle. I'm yet to know about that. Yeah, so
You know about plug-in? No, don't know.
No, I don't know about it yet, so that's new to me.
Okay.
They also have the fuel cell electric vehicles. That's also new to me. I need to know what exactly it means. But the first two, I have an idea what it is.
Okay, good. So could you tell me the difference and the same about the drawing form, like BEV, HEV, PHEV, CFT? What's the same? They have the same characters. Do you find the same characters of this drawing form?
They are all EVs.
Yeah, that's good. They're all with electric vehicles.
yes.
They're all EVs. What's the difference? And what's the difference?
From the four.
The form. Yeah.
Okay,
some is battery, some is hybrid, some is
Yes.
plug-in, some is fuel cell. That's the difference, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay. So for traditional gasoline vehicles, so this is a traditional gasoline vehicle, right? You can see this. I think this is you're very familiar with because I think this is what the traditional vehicle looks like. They have engines, right? They have the internal combustion engines.
Yes.
To give the energy, give the energy, and the second part that very very important is the transmission, the transmission. So, for the traditional gasoline vehicles, we have maybe three core parts: the engine, the transmission, and also same the fuel tanks. This is give the powers for the traditional gasoline cars,
Yes.
the internal combustion engines. Okay, so then this is the PEVs or BEVs, the battery electric vehicles. So let's see from the pictures, you can find difference, right? There's no engine, no engines, and instead they have traction motors. We call traction motors, electric traction motors. The red one, this one, traction motors, and this is a very important part of the EVs, motors, because every EVs they have a motors. Because they use the electric power to drive the car forward, motors. And the second part you can see from is the battery, the traction batteries, the yellow one. Traction batteries and the electric motor. So here's the traction battery, right? Usually on the chassis, it's on the chassis, traction batteries, and on the motor. And there's another very important part is the electronic controllers. As you can understand like the ECU, a controller for the motor and for the batteries. You can find other things like in the charging port, the on charger, the small batteries, and also the DC-DC. This is also different compared to the traditional engine cars, right? This kind of things also have the same in other EVs like PHEV and fuel cell EV. They also have this kind of things. So this is the hybrid EV. So can you see the difference? Can you see the difference compared to the BEV? Is it different?
It has internal combustion engine.
Yeah, it has engine, right?
It also has a traction. No, sorry. Yeah?
It has an engine compared to
Internal combustion engine, yeah.
BEV.
With spark plugs.
And it also has the traction battery compared to the BEV, right? So I want to compare the difference with the BEV and also the PHEVs.
Now that's from the back.
Sorry?
The traction battery
Yeah, the traction
is
battery
at
is
the back.
in the back, right? Not specifically in the chassis. That is in the back seat. The back seat of the chassis, right? And from the side, you can see more smaller, right? Smaller. The traction battery is
Smaller because there's also fuel tank.
Yeah. Yeah. So other different and same. Can you see?
So, okay. So this one has it has a transmission system.
It has transmission, right? That's the same.
Yes.
And the transmission
And the engine.
And the engine. They have the transmission, have the engine, and also
It has
have
a
the
traction motor.
fuel tank,
Yes.
fuel tank, and fuel filters, and also have the traction battery and motors, and DC. So
But there's no charging system.
yeah, no charging pad, right? No charging pad. So that's the reason why we call this is HEV. No charging pad, no output charging pad, right? You cannot charge it from outside. You only can charge from the motor. So the motor can also be an electric generator to recharge the batteries. So you can find there's no outside charging pad, right? And now this is the plug-in. So what's the difference? Compared to the PHEV, what's the difference?
I'll call you. Thank you.
What's the difference?
Okay. Now there's a new stuff here, electric generator. I didn't see that in the others. Then there is
What's the difference? What's the big difference?
there's a
you find?
PEC controller. No, it's in the others too. Power electronics controller. Controller combustion engine. Battery auxiliary, of course, onboard charger here. Transmission here. Electric traction motor. Charging port, of course, with the others. Showing battery full time.
What's the difference compared to the HEV? HEV.
I would say the PEC. No. DC to DC inverters. No. Of course, that's on the other one.
Yeah, I can.
The of course this is okay. It's the same thing.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, HEV and PHEV. What's the difference? This is HEV.
The similarities are much. Okay, so there's no PC. There's no power electric controller
So
from the HEV.
the HEV, you can see the HEV. You find that there's no outside charging pad, right?
Yes.
No outside charging pad, right? But for PHEV, you can find a charging port, right? You can charge outside from the vehicle, right? And also you can find the traction battery is bigger.
It's bigger, yes.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's bigger. Front picture you can find it's bigger. The traction battery is bigger, right? So that's the reason they need an outside charging port.
Good.
Because bigger batteries means more range extensions for EV mode, for EV mode, for driving by EV mode. Because PHEV usually have a bigger size traction batteries,
Okay, so this is why it's actually adopted for why we have them for commercial use, because they go longer range,
Yes.
carry longer batteries, sometimes go up to 400 on battery. Before you add the gasolines, you probably
So you
looking
can
at
use
1,000.
you can charge the battery and also fill the fuel tank
At the same time.
at the same time. So you can use both fuel cells or use fuel. Also, you can use the electric. So because we have exam today in our school. Maybe this afternoon you can see right now we only have one EVs. Afternoon, this is a battery EV.
Yes.
This afternoon or maybe tomorrow we will get another plug-in hybrid car to here to that besides that. So you will compare in the real cars. Okay. Okay, that's for the hydrogen. So the hydrogen fuel cell fuel cell electric vehicle, or what's different?
So this one, the fuel tank is hydrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Then it has a fuel.
Fuel tank.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That is for hydrogen. Yeah.
So it uses hydrogen. Okay, I think that's a major difference.
Yeah.
It uses hydrogen, but now it doesn't really need an extra. There's a fuel cell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's new to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's no charging.
Yeah.
There's no charging.
It have a fuel cell stop, and also it have a battery pack, right?
Yes.
For the fuel cell, the FEV, they are using the fuel cell stop to generating the electric to the batteries, and the battery then give power give the electricity to the electric motors. Because there's some chemistry things.
Oh,
They using the hydrogen, liquid in this tank to the fuel cell stack to generating the electric. And but at the end of the day, they are all using motors, using electric to power the motors to rolling the wheel forward.
And this one does not have the internal combustion engine.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Yeah. No internal combustion engines.
So what he uses basically, according to the name, is the hydrogen tank and the fuel cell.
Sorry?
What it uses basically, his sources of power, is the fuel cell and hydrogen tank. The hydrogen sources, according to the name, is a hydrogen fuel cell electronic vehicles.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm thinking that its major sources is based on his name, hydrogen and fuel cell.
Or what do you mean?
This particular one. So I'm thinking, maybe I'm asking, is it that his major sources? Sorry. So his major sources of energy is both the fuel and the hydrogen, using the fuel cell.
Yeah, the fuel cell electric vehicle, it can only using fuel cells. You cannot fill the gas. No, only can using fuel cells. So that's the problem, because there's not many hydrogen stations right now, because the hydrogen is very hard to store, because it can easily
Disintegrate, yes.
to blow.
You cannot trap it.
Yeah. So the problem for hydrogen cars is the energy storage and also the transportation, because it's easy to blow.
Of course, what's the range it can go?
The range, usually the fuel cell can go to 1,000 kilometers. 1,000 kilometers, full charge. So the Japanese, for all this kind of NEVs, the Japanese companies, they are doing research on the fuel cell electric vehicles. They are not favored as EVs, but in China, we're doing the EVs and the hydrogen, the hybrid EVs.
The hybrid, yes.
Yeah. So so we all have more lessons to focus on this. So we just an overview of this. So we all have more lessons to know the detail of this cars. Alright. So I will show you a very quick video about the difference of the EVs and the traditional cars. This is a Tesla advertisement. So this is a Tesla Cybertruck, you know? Cybertruck. And they are running a drag race with the 911, the Porsche 911.
the truck is fully supplied.
That's right, yeah. So the funny thing is that they are doing a drag race, and they are also holding another tractor trailer to holding another 911, and they win the race.
It's obvious.
Yeah, they win the race. So you can see for EVs, they have the biggest advantage is very quick because the motor they don't have to shift the gears. They can go to maybe 10k, 10,000 to maybe 20,000 RPMs. So
The motors?
the motors can give very high RPMs. So you can they have no shift, no gears, so can accelerate very fast.
So that's the traction motors, right?
Yeah, traction motors. So do you have experience to drive the EV before?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So maybe you know the EV have very quickly accelerations abilities.
Very fast usually.
Very fast. Yeah, very fast. And also the second is that they have a very quiet compared to internal combustion engines. Very quiet.
Yeah.
So this is the advantage and disadvantage of each cars. So for gasoline vehicles, usually you have a long range. Maybe for traditional cars, you can have maybe more than 500 to maybe 800 kilometers range, right? For gasoline cars, for gasoline vehicles, and easy to for energy renewable for charging for getting to fill the tank. The disadvantage of the gasoline cars is that the fuel price, the gas price. I don't know in Nigeria. In China, it's still a bit expensive compared to the price of the electric cars.
Okay.
And another disadvantage.